I want to welcome you to this video. My name is Tim Darnell. This is a video about reputation management, business offense and defense. Most business owners are aware of how important SEO is, search engine optimization. Some don't know much about it at all, but it will definitely increase traffic. It will also increase clicks and views, strengthen page ranking, and also strengthen position on a given SERP, that search engine results page, and especially the first page, which is the most important. This is how you score points in business on offense. Bottom line is it increases revenues and profits. Let's take a look at this a little bit closer. This is the position click percentage chart right here. It comes from several studies that have been put together, and I want to show you some revealing statistics. This is very typical. We're happening to be using the word shopping as a key word. And notice how browsers go to the first position almost every time. It's an amazing percentage, 42%, dramatic drop off to 11.9%, then dramatic drop off in the subsequent positions. And this is very revealing for us as we plan our strategy on offense. Here are those figures in a little more black and white, literally. But the one figure I want you to look at is at the bottom of the page. Notice that 95.91% of all clicks occur on page number 1. So this is a very important metric that we need to understand and plan for accordingly. It's going to really make sense as we talk about reputation management in just a second. Savvy business owners understand these facts, and so they recognize that there's an incredible difference between position number 1 and even the same page, somewhere on the same page. Look at this. That position number 1 there is approximately 20 times the traffic and clicks received by position number 7. And again, this is very typical on virtually any keyword. Now, looking at this in terms of dollars, this takes on even more poignancy. Let's say that position number 7 was bringing in $1,000 a month. The traffic that position number 7 created equated to approximately $1,000 a month. Could be any number. It could be $100,000 a month. Could be $100 a month. But if you multiply that by 20, 20 times the traffic for position number 1, $1,000 would be worth at position number 7. It would be worth $20,000 at position number 1. So offense marketing is raising the rank for the business or an individual's name in their SERP, their search engine results page. While offense is very fun, it's exciting, it's great to see people score points in the sports analogy here, but in business it's great to make a lot of money. But also we've got to be very, very, very prepared and concerned about our reputation management. And you may be listening to this because you've experienced the problems with negative remarks, or somebody that's just casually put some negative remarks out there, or on the other hand, it could be somebody that's waging a massive campaign against you, and you have got to be very aware of that. You've got to protect your revenues. You've also got to defend against loss of revenues, because a single negative remark can cost thousands of dollars or more in lost revenues. It's very hard to quantify lost revenues. But you can bet your bottom dollar that it will cost you money big time for every single remark. It's like a cancer in that it must be treated, and it must be treated sooner rather than later. Reputation management entails multiple solutions. Each situation is unique, may contain a variety of approaches, including legal, technical, and actually just some consulting with the business about how to avoid those, and practices that we put in place in different businesses to help that situation. It's all done with a lot of confidentiality and privacy. It has to be done that way. This is behind the scenes work. It's not something we talk about. It's not something we brag about. We don't identify our clients, and that's the way it should be. Reputation management is very serious, and it can be very challenging as well. There are so many aspects of it. We've been working in this for many, many years now. One of the things is that posters are typically anonymous. That anonymity gives them more boldness to say things that unfortunately will stay on an internet site forever, and they'll gain credence or authority and ranking as time goes on. And unfortunately, people like to click the negative. The more they click the negative, the more strength those remarks have, and the more likely they are to make their way to your front page. The internet service providers are rarely cooperative with this. They allow almost anything due to First Amendment rights. It doesn't matter if it's true, false, completely fabricated. It doesn't really matter. The review sites especially are rarely cooperative, although we've had some pretty good luck with that in the past, but usually not. Usually they will not cooperate. Legal approach is sometimes effective, but often expensive and unpredictable outcome, and we have been extensively involved in that. I can give you a lot of good ideas along those lines and some guidance as far as the legal situation is concerned. The technical, and I'm not an attorney, I'm just saying just from experience, from having been involved with that for years. The technical solutions, however, are predictable, and that is what we've been involved with extensively. The technical solution also, here's the exciting thing, it also boosts your SEO when you're doing reputation management. That SEO is part and parcel to that. Technical solutions likely increase your lead flow as well, and so that's an exciting aspect and one of the lemonades that come out of the lemons here. So I've been doing this, like I've said, for years. I am pretty well known in the industry. From the technical, legal, company response standpoint, we've dealt with cases that were very small cases up to just incredibly intense, involved, complicated cases. And so your situation probably is one of the lighter ones. When you hear the horror stories that we can tell you, and you know, we don't talk about names or anything, but it is absolutely frightening what can happen with these kind of attacks. So we want to wrap this video up here, but we want to say that defense keeps your company in business, and it is wise to inspect your sites often, your front pages, and go back 2, 3, 4 pages. Sometimes we can stop a remark when it's on a 10th page or something like that and prepare for it. Also, it's very wise to act immediately. It's like cancer. If you get diagnosed with cancer, this is not much worse than cancer. I don't wish either of these on anybody. The initial consultation with a RM expert, always free in every case that I know. I don't know anybody that charges on the initial consultation, but you might want to call several firms. Find somebody that's very experienced and dependable and that you know is going to get some results for you. You cannot afford to be cavalier about this issue. In the beginning, I sort of was. I thought, well, this can't be that big a deal. Just somebody's out there belly aching or making these idiotic remarks, but you just can't look at it that way. It is very serious. Okay, so I hope this has helped in some way that may be enlightening to you. My name is Tim Darnell. We call the product Tim Darnell Reputation Management. And you can go to my website at timothydarnell.com. You can email me, timd@timothydarnell.com. Or better yet, just give me a call and I will get back to you if I can't take your call initially. 972-727-4995. And look forward to hearing from you.